If you're looking for a dive computer that gives you complete information in one glance, the AquaLung I550 will do it. Hi folks, Bob Collins for Diver Supply. Welcome back. We appreciate you being here. If you're new to the channel, reach down there and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, before you leave, please make sure you hit one of the like or dislike buttons down there. We appreciate that also. And if you'd like to make a comment, maybe you own this computer and you'd like to make a comment about it, like to hear everybody's thoughts on their use of their AquaLung 550, put them down there in the comments section. We always appreciate you folks doing that. The AquaLung 550, what is it? It's an air integrated, complete information computer. I've actually owned this computer, and to be honest with you, not really supposed to say it, but I love it. It's a great computer, and I'll give you the reasons why I love it. Number one, the visibility is just incredible on this computer. When you look at it, you see big, bold numbers. It's so easy to see. In addition to that, the position, if you look at the way this is positioned, when you pull it around in front of you, like if it's hanging on your side here, and you reach down and grab it, and you pull it around to take a look at it, it is perfectly aligned for your visibility. And of course, this one has the compass on it, which really makes it nice because the angle, if you look at the way it's angled, when you are swimming and you're looking at the computer, it makes it easy to look into the window of the compass. So that really is a big feature in convenience. Now there's a hookup loop back here on the back, so you can put a leash on it, which makes it, everybody out there should be using gauge leashes and not let your leash be dangling over there. But you're able to attach it right there. And of course, this model happens to be the one with the quick disconnect. Now, quick disconnect, pretty sweet. Just push it on, turn, and it's locked on there. Really, really nice. So that's another feature that I really enjoy on this computer. Now, when the air is pressurized, this won't come off of here. You can't turn it off of here. Depressurize the system, twist, take it off. You can take it up to your room, put your dives in it. Now, it's got a great dive log in it, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But it just makes it so convenient. And one of the other things that I really, really enjoy about this computer, not only does it have an audible alarm, it has a visual alarm. So, hey, you go out on a dive boat, there's 20 divers on the dive boat. People are making violations all the time. If you're wondering if it's you, just glance down, you'll see the LED blink when the alarm goes off. You know it's you. But really, really handy as far as that's concerned. Another great feature that I really enjoy is that it's got a replaceable scratch cover. Now, you can get some scratches on it. It's not a big deal because when you're underwater, water's going to go in front of and behind the scratch plate, and you're not going to see those scratches. But it helps protect the actual screen on the computer. So really is some great just personal use features on this particular computer that I personally enjoy. The computer is a 3-mode computer, air, nitrox compatible, and you can also use it in a gauge mode. Like you saw on the back there, it's user changeable battery. Now, when I use this computer, it lasted at least 2 years, and I do a lot of diving. The data retention stays there when you're doing your battery change also. Very convenient. In addition, air integrated. I always enjoy looking at one source and seeing all of my information instead of having to look at two sources. So that's big for me. Now, I usually dive with a console computer and I dive with a backup wrist computer. Matter of fact, I dive with the AquaLung I550. The backlighting feature is excellent. You can set it. That comes preset for 5 seconds. And like I said, it's got lots of pre-dive features, so you can do all your dive planning and second dive planning or third, whatever it happens to be. User updatable firmware. It comes with the connection so that you can update the firmware, and you can also download your information into the AquaLung Dive Logs software in your computer. It's water activated. Some of the computers are slightly different, but this one, when you drop to 5 feet for 5 seconds, it automatically comes on. Or you can turn it on by pushing the button and waking it up. It goes through a little wake up routine. I'll put a little shot of that on the screen so you know what that looks like. And it's got automatic altitude adjustments so that if you're diving up, say Lake Tahoe's a favorite for me, this will adjust your nitrox mix to 100%. Some computers will only go up to 40 if they're rated as a recreational computer, but this one will adjust all the way up to 100%. It has a deep stop optional countdown, and so you can either engage that or not. It has the extended range mode. So in other words, if you're going to be doing some tech diving, it allows you to do some of that tech diving. And of course, you can select salt or fresh water, totally up to you. But these units are just so nice to use. Really, for a new diver or an experienced diver, it meets both needs. And if you're a new diver, the price on these is really, really good. I mean, the features on this computer, you know, just a couple of years ago, this would have been a $1,000 computer. And now it's about 2/3 of that. So it really is a great value in dive computers. So like I said, I'm not really supposed to say it, but I just love this computer, and it's so handy to use. Again, we appreciate you watching our videos, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And as we always say here at Diver Supply, dive safe. Thanks for watching. So I'm going to put a big version of the dial of this dive computer up here so you can kind of take a look at it. And what you're going to see is you're going to see up here, of course, on the top, that's our depth. Now on the next line down, you're going to see our gas time remaining. So the beauty of this computer is that it anticipates and it calculates how much gas you're using. Let's say you swim into a current, you're going to use more gas. If you're going to be just drift diving along, you're going to use less gas, that sort of thing. So it's going to calculate that based on your diving, and it's going to list that gas time remaining right up here. Now over here next to it, that's going to be your no deco time left. And of course, we drop down here on the next line. That's your pressure, your tank pressure. And just below it, there's a little thing that looks like a scuba tank, and that's what gas that you're on. And this is a 3-gas unit. Now, just to the left or right on the screen here, that's also, it gives you the elapsed time of that dive that's listed right there. Now on the scale, right up here, that scale is going to show you your tissue loading, your into tissue loading. And then of course, right over here on this side, that's going to show you your ascent rate. And of course, you're also going to notice that there's a little LED light, little red LED located right here in this position. There's a button here and a button on the bottom to navigate through your computer. So that's what the dial and information that it gives you there.